Hello, everybody. It's Pamela Simons. I am here today. I'm in Toronto. And if you're like me, you're probably just fed up with what's happening in the city of Toronto in terms of all of the real estate challenges. So I wanted to bring to you today an opportunity, and I've got more of these. So this is just the first of many presentations. I want to talk about an opportunity at the Palm Residences in Bayahibe. For those of you who don't know Bayahibe, it is in the Dominican Republic. So, although some of you are familiar, the Dominican Republic is in the Caribbean. It is about an hour south of Florida, so it is not so far that it's going to take you days upon days to get there. I think about that because I know that there are people looking in other parts of the world, and it's nice to know that there's an opportunity somewhere a little bit closer to Toronto to purchase real estate and enjoy a beautiful lifestyle. So this map shows you the Dominican Republic, and it also shows you where the Palm Bayahibe residences are located. Now, this is actually a second phase of the property because the first phase pretty much sold out immediately, and that's the amazing thing about it. So, for those of you who have not been to the Dominican Republic, this map kind of shows you a little bit about where it is. So, Punta Cana is a very touristy area. I often compare it to the Cancun of Mexico. Punta Cana would be very similar. The airport to the Bayahibe area would be about 40-50 minutes, and it's pure highway driving, which is nice. If there wasn't highway, it would definitely be the 50 minutes or more, but it's pure highway driving, which is great. And it's also close to La Romana Airport, which is less popular. And in fact, I'm not even sure if there's many flights that go from Toronto to La Romana. And then from Santo Domingo, which is the capital, millions of people live there. That is the business capital of the Dominican Republic. So just if you're wondering where these all meet, this is where it is. Now, the nice thing about Bayahibe is it is currently, I think, the most potential in terms of development. If you've been to Punta Cana, you know that it's full. There's lots of stuff happening, lots of new stuff. I've got some great opportunities there, but Bayahibe also offers some areas that are underdeveloped, less developed, and great as future targets. Now, I know that because when I was purchasing my Canadian portfolio of properties, I was looking at opportunities that also presented great value and great opportunity. So, yes, I bought, I think it was 2013. So, all of those properties back in 2013 have doubled in value. Even today, when the prices are slipping, and I'm recording this today in May of 2024. So, even though some of the prices are slipping, I've still already made my equity value on the properties that I've purchased. And then in 2019, I saw and I got on the bandwagon and purchased a property in Calgary, which again is break even. Compared to Toronto, there is no such thing as break even in Toronto. So I wanted to make sure that you had opportunities to consider that would potentially provide you with the break even opportunities. So here's where it's located. This is the area here, the Palm Bayahibe Residences. It will be a fully developed planned area. I've got lots of great photos to show you, so hang tight for that. It is, if you follow this red path, about a kilometer to the beach. Now, one of the reasons why I think this is a really hot ticket and one that you want to investigate as quickly as possible is there is going to be a new marina and cruise terminal out this way, which will make this area even a more wonderful opportunity for you. And of course, we're indicating that it's about a 12-minute walk to the beach. For those of you that like your fitness routines, you're going to love it. You're a quick walk to the beach. And all of these properties here also do come with swimming pools. So if you walk to the beach, enjoy everything the beach has to offer, and then decide to come back, you can cool off with a nice dip in your pool. All right, so this is about the project. And with the project, again, this is like a phase two. Phase one, these are the details, but I wanted to present some of this as well in the fact that it's like a hotel luxury resort style amenities. So pretty much everything you can think of from a hotel amenity, Bayahibe residences, the Palm residence will have that. So I wanted to show you that, although the phase two is a much smaller project. And because the projects are relatively small, in this case, it's 5 levels for phase one. Phase two will be, I think, 6 or 7 levels, but smaller. The development time frame is a lot less likely to go awry. I know that when purchasing pre-construction in Toronto, we always said, add 6 months to a year before you get your keys. Here, it's less likely of that. And one of the reasons for that is that my partner in the Dominican Republic, which is REMAX Lifestyle, does a great deal of due diligence with the builders. They want to make sure that when my Canadian clients are exploring and eventually purchasing an investment property, that you're buying something that will, in fact, provide you with everything that you need on the time frame that you need. Now, little secret, this is the one that I'm eyeing as well. So I'm looking forward to putting together my budget so that this will be my project as well. I'm excited about it. All right, so this kind of gives you again a little bit of the floor plan of the first by Bayahibe, but there will be some shared amenities. So, for example, there will be a tennis court, or there's a game called paddle. That's a South American game. I know we play pickleball. Paddle is even still something different. Mini golf will be shared, and then there will be an amphitheater area where special events could happen. Things like weddings or, anything special could happen there. And again, there's some diagrams across the top to give you some ideas of some of the benefits of living in here with the hotel style amenities or resort style amenities. So the building, and again, you can see faded here. I've got more photos to show you, but the building is going to be absolutely gorgeous, really nicely designed. And with both the phase one and phase two, they're going to be designed around a swimming pool. And so this shows you that there were 6 projects, 6 buildings. They're small buildings, which is nice, but they're all surrounding swimming pools. And this again will give you some example of the renderings of what the projects look like. Phase two will have a similar look and similar feel, which is nice. There's consistency with this builder. So the suites will start at studio suites, and I think I've got a model of a 1 bedroom suite here, but they will start with studio suites. For example, for those of you that are saying, well, what's the price, Pamela? What's the price? The studio suites will start at about 150,000 US dollars, and they are turnkey as with all of the suites. So they are completely turnkey, meaning the dishes, the linens, everything will be there. So again, as a hotel style or resort style property, if you're looking as an investor, these are going to be great, turnkey, ready to go, and managed for you as soon as the property is completed, which is nice. I think the potential for great ROI is here. And because of the fact that they are turnkey and this will be a second phase, gives you that little tiny bit of breathing room to provide the payment structure, which I will describe to you shortly. So this is the 1 bedroom unit. Nice design, full kitchen in the 1 bedroom. The studio units will have more of a kitchenette rather than a full kitchen. But again, it's a studio and they are quite spacious, which is nice. The studio and the 1 bedroom are similar in size. It's just this has a proper 1 bedroom. You'll notice the terrace space as well, lots of outdoor space. So you'll be able to enjoy those sunny, beautiful days. I keep thinking when I write my next book, I want to be hanging out here and working on the patio as I'm working on the next chapter. So here's again some more photos, some give you some ideas. Again, turnkey operation. So the furnishings may not look exactly like this, but they will be of a similar quality. And here's a rendering of a balcony. I love the greenery, and that is something that is being planned. All right, here's a two-bedroom model. Again, they're very generously sized, which is great. I think they are between 76 and 85 square meters. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but I know that that is over 1,100 square feet. Again, I come back to thinking about what Toronto offers me, and I think that the two bedrooms here are frequently around 800, 900 square feet max in some of the newest buildings. Some of them are even 700 square feet for a two bedroom. So this is significantly larger. You can even see from this rendering that the kitchen is a proper size. The bathrooms are well designed, well laid out, spacious closets, and again, beautiful outdoor space. Here's another design, another layout, and again, some photos to give you some ideas and inspire you. Give you some ideas. Again, here's another rendering. So the condominium entrance is very upscale, very luxury, and it'll be certainly something that will impress you and your guests when you are coming to visit the Palm Residences. Beautiful entranceway, beautiful lobbies, and again, that goes part and parcel with the fact that these are resort quality living. I keep thinking about you. If you're a snowbird, in my age range, you're probably thinking, wow, this is something that I think I would quite enjoy. And I totally agree. In fact, I'll tell you one of the things that you might want to consider as we continue to look through some of the features of Palm Residences is that you may even want to consider a site visit. And that is something that is possible. So there's a fly and buy program available. And if you come down, you would be meeting with my local on-site partner, REMAX, and they will tour you through the location. They will give you an opportunity to explore not only the Palm residences, but there's another project in Bayahibe that I'll be talking about in another video. So they will show you that information, and then you'll get a chance to really get a feel for the location and determine whether or not the Palm residence is for you or perhaps one of the other featured properties. Again, amenities, amenity rich. In Toronto, we're used to having amenities. We're used to having pools and gyms and all sorts of beautiful things. But you know what we're not used to is the beach and the warm weather all year round. So you might want to consider that that is something that you would certainly be able to take advantage of. So there's the paddle court. You can see is a little different from the tennis court. And here's the mini golf. And here's the I called it a outdoor space. They're looking now at some way to close that in because again they're thinking sometimes it might rain, and so they're looking at some way of enclosing that. But for now, the rendering looks like this. It will be like this, but some way they will find a method of closing it in for you could imagine just a wedding or a 60th birthday party or a 70th birthday party being hosted on site here. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful water features throughout, swimming pools. You will be on vacation here, even if you are an owner here. Again, beautiful swimming pools. And the second phase of the Palm residences will also have the same type of features, ensuite restaurants. So if you didn't want to cook or you wanted to entertain people in the on-site restaurant, you could, which is lovely. Again, Bayahibe is a city unto itself, so there will be a lot of opportunity for you to go into the neighborhood and to be able to explore and enjoy the other features that are here. But again, as you can see, there's a co-working space, so yes, come and work here in the winter. I challenge you to do that. Honestly, I just think that this is a fabulous opportunity for those of you that are looking to invest and realize that I can't do it in Toronto. Toronto is now outside my budget. When we look at pre-construction, that's about starting at 1,500 a square foot. You're not getting much for your money. And if you think about the other fringe benefits of being in the beautiful Caribbean Sea, enjoying the beach when you want it, but also having a very comfortable North American quality unit when you're finished, I think you'll probably enjoy and think, wow, what can I get? A studio suite for around 200 Canadian? Wow. Prices will increase as we continue to explore the fact that these are amazing opportunities. I want to make sure that you certainly get the time that you need to explore it further. So I'm here in Toronto, and I'd be delighted to meet with you and review floor plans and perhaps do a Zoom call with my on site partners. If you'd like to get in touch with me, please scan the QR code and or reach out to me. My phone number's on the screen now. I dare you to text me. I've got lots of additional features to share with you. But everybody, welcome to Bayahibe.